And welcome back. Welcome back. So, if you're just joining us, you picked the perfect time, folks, because my next guest is the man who makes sure Terra Alpha doesn't end up as an expensive, high-speed disaster. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Hayden. Dr. Hayden, so glad you could be here. So, let's start simple. How thrilled are you to be here right now?
On the show? Not at all. On this mission? Ask me in 400 years.
You know, I really respect the consistency. I do, but think about it. This is history in the making. I mean, this is the first interstellar colony, the next great leap for humanity. Does none of that really excite you?
Excitement is what you feel when you don't fully understand the risks. I do understand them. So no, Steve, I wouldn't say that I'm excited. I'd say I'm accepting the statistical inevitability of human error and preparing to mitigate it.
You're really fun at parties, huh?
I wouldn't know. I don't go to them.
Okay, all right, let's shift gears. So, you've spent your career making space travel safer, more efficient. The Hayden Steinfeld. Pretty much the reason Terra Alpha is not going to be shredded by cosmic shrapnel. So for the non-scientists in the room, including myself, could you maybe explain it without making us feel too stupid?
Fine. Space is full of tiny, fast-moving objects that don't give a damn about how expensive our ship is. If one hits the hull at the wrong angle, congratulations. We've now become several thousands of pieces of space debris. My field repels them. There, lesson over.
But see, now I get it. I get it now. And you didn't even call me an idiot once, so I'd call that a win.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Sure, definitely don't want that. So, you know, Dr. Hayden, most of my guests, whenever they come on here, they talk about their passion for the mission, for the science, you know, but you're all logic, all practicality. So that's really making me wonder here, why are you even going on this mission? You don't seem like the type who signs up for adventure. No offense.
None taken. Adventure, is for people with bad decision-making skills. I signed up because it's the farthest I can get from humanity without unaliving myself.
That's brutal.
Well, I don't sugarcoat things. Never saw the point.
But you don't mind if we dig into that a little, though, right? I mean, you were born on Shizen Colony on Europa. Your parents, highly respected scientists, they were working on deep space research. I mean, that's some serious interstellar legacy. You don't maybe feel like you're following in their footsteps, do you?
I wouldn't say that. They spent their careers chasing a signal that never came back. I mean, call it curiosity, call it obsession. Either way, I'd rather focus on things that I can prove.
And that sounds like you don't think too highly of their work.
I think they were scientists, which means they were better at thinking about the universe than they were at paying attention to what was right in front of them.
That sounds personal.
It's factual.
Why don't we move on? Before this interview, I did take the time to read your book.
My condolences.
Thank you, because this thing is long. Science in layman's terms. Bestseller, widely praised, and yet, well, let's just call it divisive to be nice. How do you explain all of that?
Well, simple. People like being talked down to as long as they think they're in on the joke.
You really said that on live TV.
Well, I wasn't going to say it off TV.
And from that point on, you became a meme. I still use clips of you deadpanning, "That's incorrect," in arguments.
Fantastic. My legacy is now reaction gifs.
That's got to be one of the highest forms of flattery. You really don't enjoy the attention?
Well, of course I enjoy the attention. What's the point of being right if no one knows it?
Aha, there it is. I was waiting for that. See, people have this idea that you hate publicity, but I think you love it.
I tolerate it. If people want to pay me to explain how wrong they are, I'm just happy to oblige.
So just to clarify, would you say you enjoy being right or being seen being right?
False choice. I prefer both.
Dr. Hayden, you might be the most honest guest I've ever had.
Well, that's a low bar.
All right. Last question. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Last question. So say the ARC project succeeds, and hundreds of years from now, people look back at this mission. What do you want them to say about Dr. Trismegistus Hayden?
That they should have listened to me sooner.
Dr. Tris Hayden, everybody. Equal parts genius, pessimist, and apparently a prophet now. Go ahead and stay tuned. When we come back, Dr. Hayden is going to give us his uncensored thoughts on the actual risks of Terra Alpha. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a little bit. So, stay with us.